So I want to shut this off.
yeah. You describe it as be, right?
It's
As a
be,
being.
yeah.
It's really just the essence. It's all around us all the time, but mainly our mind or the ego is the one that's blocking this awareness. And as soon as you can surrender that ego, all of a sudden everything becomes obvious and apparent, and it comes out as like a holy shit, like this is incredible and beautiful. So
I know as I describe it, be, which for me stands for bliss experience. It's that state of bliss, which is that high vibration, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you become more of like an observer, like to everything unfolding on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life gets easier.
So you had mentioned before about transcending time and space through your actual experiences as like in sports and maybe even music.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The first one I had with that, the zone or whatever we talk about he talks about in the holy stretch, which go get that. It's very good. That zone that I felt, I did a lot of sports in high school and throughout my life, but I did the cross-country track, and so the first time that experience hit me was running cross-country race. And, but, you know, what was interesting is I disassociated from the race and from the sport and from all that stuff, and I got in that zone again, that flow, that feel, and, you know, because all I was really caring about was my friends that had come to watch, that I hadn't seen, and my family that was there, and what we were going to do later in that day, and then, whereas I usually performed fairly well, maybe I finished 4th, 5th on the team or whatever, but in this particular race, I won the whole race, like, by such a huge, you know, time, like a couple of minutes, which is really, really unusual for a cross country. I mean, that's really unusual.
Yeah.
And plus I was so blissed running the race, I'd go clear off the path and someone would be like, oh, it's over there, and I ran back, and then I still won by that much, and so just blew through that field, right? And I was happy. That was a great day.
So that's the sports you weren't really attached to that outcome of winning.
Not at all, you know. It's beyond that, you know. It's like, which some people might have trouble with even comprehending that, and that's not to disregard competitiveness or a team spirit or any of that. It's not like, oh, I don't care about my team members, but it was just so far beyond that, you know. If they could all be doing that, I mean, yeah, be doing pretty good. But
the same thing happened with you in music. You like start playing, you have like a connection. No separation whatsoever, no anxiety or...
Yeah, so again, as you start to experience that field, and I think it probably was even after the car accident that really started flowing in that too. I mean, I play a lot of music, coffee shops, a lot of different groups and whatever, but you start out with a bit of stage fright and a little bit, oh, what do people think about me? And after that, I was just like pure expression and joy, and like the creativity just flows. You don't think, it just comes out, and when you're performing, you're just feeling the audience and just, yeah, it's again an indescribable but beautiful, you know. And ever since, I've never had stage fright. I love getting in front of an audience to play, and you can sense it too when someone has that, when a performer has that, or anybody has that.
Right.
That's like that glow, right? You just see, whoa, holy smokes, what's going on there? But yeah, it's just a state you get into, and that's amazing.
Incredible. Yeah, it's something that we try to describe with words, but words just do not do any justice. It's completely indescribable, incredible. Can't even rationalize it, and that's one of the beauties about it, is that it's all happening on its own spontaneously. And the other thing I wanted to bring about on this talk is to talk about like how great of a healer Dr. Rob is. I've experienced healers all over the world, and one of the things that really stood out about you is that he has this what's called bedside manners, where a doctor has total compassion and connection with his clients, patients, and it's totally like they're present with them. So I haven't really experienced that with many people, and so I encourage you guys to come out to the big island of Hawaii, come to Waimea Chiropractic, and actually get this experience of, having Dr. Rob, get you back in alignment with your back, and so it's just incredible, man. I never really experienced that with anybody else, so I just wanted to share that with you. And
thank you so much.
Share that with the world as well.
Mahalo. Means a lot. Yeah, thanks.
So, what was it that, enabled you to have such a connection with your patients?
It's the same, It's the same because it's just, well, we talked about it before. There's a level of learning and technicality and thinking, and that's important. You got to do all that.
Structure, yeah.
But, all I really try to do is just connect with that patient in that moment, and get outside of my own little world of, all the stuff I got to do, but just boom, be with the person. Mm-hmm. Just feel, And you can call it intuition or whatever you want, but, just be there, be present, be a space for them to have whatever healing they need to have. Don't be attached to the outcome. Don't be expecting anything, Pure compassion, pure love, And, I do a lot of other things specifically, Hawaiian practices, Ho'oponopono, and all these kind of things, but it's all really non-important. It's just that connection, and just being open to the field, whatever name you want to give it,
Right.
Because that's where all, like you talk about in your book too, that's where all healing comes from. Just being in the state. Mm-hmm. So, and part of what I do too is just be what I would want as a healer, and you can't be everything for everybody, but all I know is going to all those, different practitioners too, or medical doctors, again, no judgment at all, but a lot of times there's just no time, and it's got to be quick, and it's got to be, this is what I know, let's do this, but, I always wanted more, always wanted the connection. I always was like, here I am, and
so it's a deeper
acknowledgement,
connection,
acknowledgement, and caring. You can sense it, right?
Mm-hmm, for sure. There's a presence that Rob has, that healing just doesn't happen strictly or purely on the physical level, but it goes deep into the mental, into the spiritual. So it's all encompassing. That's pretty much what we're trying to describe. It's a really deep feeling of healing that happens.
Yeah. And allowing the space for it, because there's so many levels.
Mm-hmm.
People don't even realize sometimes they come to you for physical, but it's not even that,
Right.
Yeah, so just creating that space and that energy for them to find what it is, and let it go, or whatever they have to do.
Mm-hmm. It's really a pleasure to have you on the Glow with the Flow show.
Thank you. It's been awesome.
Really grateful to be here in the land of Aloha. The Big Island is so beautiful. It's fresh. I feel the fresh energy from an island that's still growing, which is amazing. So thank you guys for tuning into the show. If you would like to find out more, check out Dr. Rob's website at
Dr. Webb. It's www.waimeachiro.com. That's WAIMEACHIRO. And we'll be updating that and bringing videos on there and everything. And yours?
Your website? You so much. And my website is TonyFlowReal.com. It's www.TonyFlowReal.com. And thank you guys for tuning in, and look forward to sharing more in the future. Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha.